We end tonight with a lesson in the power of words, or in this case, just one word. Steve Hartman discovered the secret on the road in Ohio.
For most seventh graders, life doesn't get much harder than a history test. But for Grant Reed of Belleville, Ohio, it's his own current events that are so torturous.
Honestly, I don't want to die.
Was that one of the hardest parts, just having to think about that?
Last year, doctors here at Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus found a tumor in Grant's brain. They cut it out, but the surgery left him with stroke-like symptoms.
Good.
Plus, he had to go through months of radiation and chemotherapy to try to stop the spread of the disease. And yet through it all, Grant has shown remarkable determination, which he credits, at least in part, to Ohio State football. Grant was pretty much born a fan. His parents, Troy and Denise, were both in the OSU marching band and got engaged during halftime of the Michigan game. His cat is named Buckeye. His wardrobe, flush with scarlet. Point is, almost nothing mattered more to Grant than Ohio State. Until he got sick, of course. His parents say they'll never forget the first time his oncologist came in to see him.
Grant wasn't exactly sure what we were talking about. And when she dropped the C word in the room, he was like, whoa, no.
I didn't like the word cancer.
So you decided not to use the word cancer? What'd you decide to use instead?
Michigan.
That's right. The kid named his cancer Michigan, and insisted everyone in his life refer to it as such.
And I'm like, why do you want to call it that? He goes, well, because Ohio State always beats Michigan. That was something he could understand, that make it into a competition. He was going to beat this disease.
It's now been more than a year since Grant issued that pronouncement.
So this is his brain.
And if you look at his scans, Dr. Randall Olszewski at Nationwide Children's says you can see a change, where the tumor was before compared to where it's not now.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. It's a big space, but there's no tumor.
Grant is trouncing Michigan. And although much of the credit has to go to science, his parents say don't discount the semantics.
Just substituting a word can make a difference?
Absolutely.
You have to do something to make it a disease you can fight. And for Grant, that was naming it Michigan.
This weekend, Ohio State and Michigan will be battling like their lives depend on it. But in this house, where that metaphor became all too real, the Reed family will be watching with a sobering insight that it's just a game. Steve Hartman, on the road, in Belleville, Ohio.
That's the CBS Evening News for tonight. I'm Margaret Brennan. Scott Pelley will be back on Monday. Thanks for watching. Good night.